Today I'm making another exciting and delicious bowl. This is a tomato, cabbage, and beef bowl, and this is something you can freeze ahead and enjoy or have it on the night you make it. So join me. So this recipe comes from Trim Healthy Mama's new wisdom book that they have put out. I don't have the book yet. I'm going to be ordering it, but I did look on their website and they have a whole list of recipes from this book on the Trim Healthy Mama website. I'm going to link that in my description below in case anybody wants to check them out. There were several I want to try, and I just did a bowl this morning which was something we're going to have tonight, and I froze it. This is the second bowl I'm going to do. This is all for freezing for a later date. So we're talking serious meal prep today. And I'm going to cook up this ground beef, and while the ground beef is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my meal prepared so that it's all ready to put together. So I'm going to wash up this cabbage and start shredding it while my ground beef's cooking. All right, our ground beef is all cooked up. All I'm going to do is move it to the side. I don't have a lot of grease in here, but I am going to take a paper towel and take most of it off. I don't want to take it all off because it said you can add coconut oil if, you know, there's no oil in it. So I'm just going to take the bulk of it off. And it says to add put your ground beef to the side, put a little bit of your cabbage in just to start it cooking, like this. We're going to give it a minute or two. Now at the same time I'm going to be adding my garlic. I've got 2 cloves of garlic that I've crushed up, and I've also got some onions. And it said we're going to add a half of a diced onion. Now this is onion I chopped up earlier today. That's about a half. I'm just going to give this a little stir together. Get that garlic going in there with the onion. And don't worry, this is all going to mix up really good. We have to get the cabbage wilted down. And so all I'm going to do now is put the rest of the cabbage in. And I want to mix it up with all of the meat. Now it's going to take a little bit of time for this cabbage to wilt down. It won't take long. But we're going to add the cabbage. As soon as it starts to wilt down a bit, then we're going to add our seasonings and tomatoes. So I don't really buy chopped tomatoes. This recipe calls for a can of chopped tomatoes, but I do a huge garden every summer, and I know just about how many tomato plants I have to put in to make it through the summer and through the winter for myself and my husband. So I've already planted my tomato plants for the next year, and now I'm just going to be finishing off. I think I have, honestly, like 1 bag of tomatoes left. That's all I've got. Can you believe it? We're on our very last bag, so I hope I can make it another month or so before I start getting some tomatoes. I did plant my tomatoes a little bit early this year. So anyway, let me just finish kind of cleaning these off a little. I usually core them. I must have been in a huge hurry because I don't usually put them in with the core in. If you take the core out, it's very easy to peel them at a later date. So no big deal though. I don't always peel them. It's, you know, it's not a big deal if you don't. And I'm going to go ahead and probably today I'm going to just use these tomatoes like they are. The peelings that come off I'll take off for sure, but if it's too much work, I'm not going to fiddle with it. I didn't really want to defrost them anymore because I wanted them to maintain a little bit of their shape. Ooh, they're cold. They're still partially frozen. I don't really like store-bought tomatoes. I have to use them occasionally, but I don't like them. I prefer having either canned or frozen tomatoes from my garden. There's nothing like a homegrown tomato. you know, the ones in the store don't even taste the same at all. I don't care for them. Very easy. This is kind of how I cook all year. I think this is the way our ancestors did it. I don't think they ran to the grocery store every time they needed tomatoes and things like that. For me, I just run to my freezer or my cupboard. I have a lot of canned tomatoes that I can too, sauce and things. This year I'm going to be doing a lot of changes to my canning. I'm going to really work on making things more diet friendly. I'm not going to have everything so much sugar and all that kind of stuff. That's going to change. 2025 was the year it changed for me. Cooking up our cabbage here. All right, it's starting to wilt down pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings. I've got some smoked paprika. I've got some cumin, some salt and pepper. And then of course I've got the garlic and onions in here. Boy, it smells good, and I don't even have the seasonings in here. Oh boy, smells good. So I'm just going to add those. Oh boy, that just smells so good. Oh. I've got burrito bowls planned, but I don't know, I want both. So I want to just keep giving this a stir. I don't want to overcook the cabbage because we'll be heating this up at a later date. All I'm going to do at this point is take this bowl and I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, let it cool completely. And then I'm gonna put it in serving containers in the freezer for a later date. And this is gonna be a fantastic meal. Thanks for joining me today to make this delicious tomato, beef, and cabbage bowl. I think it's gonna be really delicious. It smelled good, it looked good, and it's all ready for the freezer. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.